And now, I would like to have our first team to prepare by this stage. And our first team is the Shen International School. And they are going to present Life and Us. Please come to the stage. Thank you.
Good morning, judges, friends, and participators. We are the members of the Dolphins Club from Si-yuan International School, so-called Swiss. My name is Daniel, and today we are honored to be here to share you an amazing, inspiring, and in fact, a very warm topic. How life touches our heart. And then now, anybody know what this is? This is the animal that Mr. Pan Winship was talking about. This is a Chinese white dolphin. And then now let's welcome Ms. Raoul to show the judges a video. Well, if you want to see the video, you can go around the judges, please. Because the techno issue that we had, so. So this is a video filmed by one of our members around 2 p.m. in the afternoon on December 21st, 2018. So the captain of the speedboat, Sangge, has taken us away from the shore for more than 40 minutes. And suddenly, just about 20 meters away from our boat, a white dolphin came out of the sea, followed by a great dolphin. I stared at them quietly, and then I started counting, one by one, until they disappeared from my eyes. And I could never forget them. Here's the video, but we can't play it right here. And this is the other one. Okay, so firstly, let's talk about our story. Why the Chinese white dolphins? The Chinese white dolphins are no less charming than round pandas in Sichuan. In fact, their endangered status and difficulties are far greater than those pandas. The existence in Qingzhou symbolizes the existence of millions of animals, creatures, plants, and microorganisms. However, in the past 30 years, due to the economic development and human activity, the white dolphins living in Qingzhou, in between human activity and development, are facing a survival crisis. This is our trip to Qingzhou. After explore and reflection, we understand the importance of the interdependent network of life, the bottom line of morality, the ecological footprint, and the mutual and beneficial connection between humanity and natural environment. We have learned that protecting the white dolphins and the biodiversity is protecting the ecosystem and also the natural resources that we as humans are dependent on for the future and present generation. And then here's the other video. Oh, so we're just gonna pass that? Okay. I will forever remember the harmonious sight of sitting in the coast of our quiet fishing town, watching the sun rise and Normo's modern harbor go into work in distance. The beauty of such balance between development and environment is beyond what my simple words could express. In conclusion, if I may, I will ask you a question that often echoes in my mind. How does life touches our heart? Well, perhaps these wise words will provide you a clue or two. And now let's welcome Celina. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Celina Lee from Swiss. On December 23, 2018, throughout the Shenyang Bay camp, we observed a total of 14 white dolphins in 2 hours, including 5 white and white-spotted dolphins, 8 gray and gray-spotted dolphins, and also a newborn calf. According to our observation and teacher's explanation, we understand that the color of white dolphin will change with the increase of age, and that there are newborn dolphin babies in Shenyang Bay constantly being discovered, which indicates that this population is promising in the sea area. You may wonder that how can we distinguish the age between white dolphins? In fact, the physical appearance of dolphins change as their age increase. Like I just said, baby dolphins are usually covered in gray. When they get to teenagers, they will turn to light gray with white spots. In middle age, the white spots will grow larger and eventually the dolphin will turn completely white when they get old. During the exploration of dolphins, we will need to make remarks on the handheld GPS and record the longitude and latitude coordinates in order to locate the specific location. We also measured the bones of the white dolphins. We understand that the ancestors of the white dolphins were mammals that live on land. Due to the fact of environmental change, white dolphins have adapted to the marine environment, which results in the degeneration of legs. White dolphins are toothed whales with the teeth the size of our fingernails. Dolphins use them to munch on small fish and shrimps they caught. We know that the dolphins breathe with their lungs, so after every few minutes, they will need to jump out of the water and breathe. And that's why we are able to see them up at the sea. We know from these characteristics that the Chinese white dolphin is actually a kind of mammal, just like us. I mainly introduce you guys from the science-specific research. Next, please welcome our partner to introduce you from the perspective of humanities. Thank you.
Thank you, Danny and Celina, for the wonderful sharing and explanations. Hello, everyone. I am Lucy, a sixth grader in Si-yuan International School, or else Swiss. What interests me about the white dolphins was an observation told by a Peking University professor. He believes that dolphins possesses a miraculous behavior. During his sailing, he often discovers that parent dolphins were always protecting their younglings while swimming on his boats. And even if the younglings would attempt to make contact with his boats, the elders would always separate them from humans. The professor's observation on white dolphins indicates that dolphins and many other animals share a lot of common grounds with humans. For instance, the most obvious similarity is their family bond. Females within a white dolphin family would be protecting the younglings, while males will hunt for resources and food. On the other hand, most human families would function the same. One of our parents work hard to support us, and the other would teach us how to adapt ourselves to the environment and society, at least I hope. Well, this observation tells us that protecting each other and sharing love within families are not only human instincts. It's also animal instinct, for instance, dolphins. So, life, how does it touch our hearts? This sentence keeps me thinking. I think we live near dolphins. Well, dolphins have the right to live, have the right to love, have the right of protection, have the right to survive. And now, this time, I'll be talking about the story of people instead of dolphins. As a student studying in Shenzhen, I went to Guangxi to participate in six life educational activities. Well, actually connected the environment and me. In Shenyang Bay, I have been approaching the fishing village for 3 consecutive days, and I went to the fisherman's home. I found out that the fisherman in Shenyang Bay Fishing Village was living a simple life. But although life is simple, everything about them was closely related to changes of the sea. 2018, December 20 to 28, my partner and I went to the fishing village to interview the fishermen. These enthusiastic fishermen welcomed us in. We chatted with ease and asked about their living area, daily food content, rice, electricity, and water usage. Using these basic data, we learned how to calculate the ecological footprint value of Shenyang Bay fishermen's life. Well, these values can measure whether a country or region has the potential of sustainable development. And according to statistics, the existing ecological footprint of Sanyang Bay Fishing Village is about 1.59 GHA, which is lower than the average overall of the whole of China, and of course, average overall of the Guangxi. Well, it shows that people in Sanyang Bay Fishing Village still maintain a natural lifestyle, in addition to, well, still give the future generations resources to live, instead of leaving a messed up environment like what we are doing now if we does not change anything. And now, let's welcome Winnie to share her perspective and ideas with you. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Winnie from Swiss. Some of you maybe recognize that this is a comedy film named Mermaid. As the mermaid to declare, if there's no clean water to drink and no clean air to breathe, what can you do with all this useless money? If human, as the most intelligent creature that inhabits on Earth, is destroying its only home, our planet will eventually lead to a bad result. Through the Sanyang Bay camp trip, we have learned two essential concepts. Firstly, it is critical to make sustained effort to protect white dolphins and their sea habitats. Secondly, we need to protect the environment while as pushing and achieving development. Some of you may wonder why these marine creatures cannot migrate from their habitat to another just like humans do. The answer is that every organism must adapt to unique natural habitats, which contains the requirement for an organism to sustain life, such as food, water, and shelter. Sanyang Bay is the most famous for its Chinese white dolphins. The reason for it is because, firstly, to the east lines of Dafeng River, where large stretches of mangroves are found along the coastal area. Mangroves help filter sediments and clean up pollution with the target root system. Second, the bay is very shallow and influenced by freshwater input. 2 to 3 kilometer long sand barrier has been built up. The sand barrier breaks the impact of destructive ocean, waves, and large-sized fishing boats, hence protecting dolphins. Economic development and protecting the environment are intertwined. With the help of scientists, the government of Qingzhou has managed to protect Chinese white dolphins in their habitats in Sanyang Bay from the effect by the booming economic development. Sandern Road, an 18-kilometer-long highway, was constructed into the sea based on original barrier sandbar has separated Sanyang Bay from Qingzhou Bay. In Sanyang Bay, marine lives and their natural habitats are being conserved along with industrialization, creating a win-win outcome between the economic and ecosystem, between the fisher people and the dolphins, and between the ocean and the human society. Sandwich Road can be regarded as the bottom line of social and economic development, but also the bottom line of human civilization. The earth sustains all lives. We believe that the earth belongs to us, but in case we forgot something, in truth, we, as well as any living things, belong to the earth. As a result, awareness of overall protection of the local marine ecosystem and marine biodiversity has been raised among the community. Through still challenging to protect the dolphins and their sea habitat as Qingzhou gallops into the modernization. The city is on track for sustained development into the future. And next, let's welcome Sophia to share what have we done to those Chinese white dolphins.
Hello everyone, I'm Sophia from Swiss. As Dr. Jane Goodall said, only if we understand can we care. Only if we care will we help. Only if we help should they be saved. After understanding the great significance of protecting Chinese white dolphins, we keep thinking, as a student of Swiss, what can we do to protect Chinese white dolphins? With the support from the Chinese White Dolphins Research Center instituted in Qingzhou, we have established the Swiss Dolphins Club, and it was officially founded on June 40th. The Swiss Dolphins Club is an inclusion of grade 6 to 9 students who aim to investigate the relationship between mankind, environment, and the nature. On December 3rd, we participated in an event hosted by Swiss parents and professors in animal protections based on the mangrove and wetland in Shenzhen Bay. Throughout the activities, we have learned the importance of mangrove and how it balances the ecosystem nearby. Despite we got very exhausted in doing many physical activities, we have developed a friendship between each other, while most importantly, we have learned the importance of maintaining the environment, and what consequences can the pollution lead to. Afterwards, on December 20th, we have successfully hosted a charity event during the school annual winter celebration, aiming to raise funds for the operating cost of an observatory on the water surface. In fact, we have put a great effort in preparation, organizing the booth, dividing up the works. For instance, we got 2 people responsible for promotions, while the others are responsible for maintaining the booth and collecting money. We are getting closer to our goal. Furthermore, during January this year, we have collaborated with the Swiss Drama Club, which we designed the ticket and posters, volunteered to organize ticketing and charity fundraising activities. In this world, the power of any individual is small. This is why we choose to join the team named Swiss Dolphins Club, to strive together to maximize our personal value. Perhaps our current actions for this Chinese white dolphins protection are not worth mentioning in many people's perspective, but I know, I understand, I'm passionate. We hope to do our best and lay a beautiful home for the Chinese white dolphins and their descendants. At last, I want to invite my team to the stage, and we want to end our presentation with a quote from the Qinzhou Chinese White Dolphin Science Museum.
At last, I just want to say, in our perspective, the value of protecting biodiversity extends beyond economy, science,
Right,
and
time's up.
aesthetics.
Sorry about that. Thank you very much.
All right.
So now it's our
Right.
Q&A session. Judges, please.
Q&A.
Hello, Swiss. Thank you so much for your presentation today. I'm Nicola. I have a few comments, but I'll give it to you later. But the first question I want to ask is that thank you for giving us a lot of knowledge about your research on dolphins. And I'm so glad to hear that in your school you're doing a dolphin club. I actually want to understand the whole presentation at this moment so far. Because we have not seen the video, because in the abstract you said you promote a video. Is there a chance we can see the video or
Oh, yes, it's on Ms. Farrow's computer. The reason why we didn't show it on the PPT here is just because the technical issues between converting the...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Then why don't you let us know how does this video help promoting the dolphins?
Well,
What is your plan to use, how do you use this video to promote, instead of just having it inside your school or the activities that happen during the research?
okay, so in our opinion, only the real experience and emotions can affect other people. So we are here to share you our experience because we want you guys to feel the same with us. So with the real experience and the emotions, you'll really feel that you should protect biodiversity and the environment and the dolphins. And that's our main goal.
Okay, thank you for your presentation. You're talking about empathy, I think. So you did a lot of research and you did a charity program and also made a film, right? You did a lot of things. Which part you think that is the most important can make the others rise up their empathy about the dolphin? That means they will care about the dolphin, they will protect them.
I think the one we call it winter celebration, because that's a charity that's an event that we welcomes everybody in the community to come to our school and then see our presentation and buy our products and we tell them the information about the dolphins and the importance of why we should protect the environment. So basically we raise awareness through these activities.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your presentation, and I'm glad that you will be the ambassador of the Chinese white dolphin conservation and see all your passions about the animals. For the promotion of the Chinese white dolphin conservation, you are using your empathy and the videos, and how do you evaluate the effectiveness of your promotion methods or this kind of channels? Yeah.
So in fact, we have been promoting on nature education and conservation activities, and everyone in our school can register to join a camp and every year, and then it's based on and then you can observe Chinese white dolphins and experience, and yeah.
So basically, we provide a chance to really go to Qingzhou and interact with those dolphins. And through that, a lot of people, actually the reason why we started having, like, we are passionate about these dolphins, that we actually went to Qingzhou in December, and then we actually see those dolphins, and this is what we really experienced. And then that's why we love these animals.
Can you ask me one last question? Because we are not able to see the video today, what is your plan to use this video in the future?
Well, this video is actually, it's a short video, and then it shows what we did during December on 2018. And then during that period, we actually did, well, sorry.
Yeah, I want to know how you, going forward, I want to understand, is there a plan to use the video? Because this is part of a promoting STEAM, right? A promoting conservation. I want to know if you have any plans to use this video to share with the more people.
Actually, we already did. We actually put it on the internet, so everybody can get access to it. Well, and we often share the links to our school and the community. So basically, everyone that, well, when you connect to the internet, and then you can go on the web and see our videos. And those videos about why we should protect the dolphins and what we did.
Thank you very much.
An example for them.
Thank you very much.
Right, thank you very much.